Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What? I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this. Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these pants on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy. Hey people, hello. How the hell are you? What's going on? What? My God! What is this white stuff on my shirt? I can't get it off. Okay. Anyway, what is up, people? Welcome to Run Your Mouth. It is I am El Teddy 27. Official, and I am here to give you the news that you missed while you were at your job, work, usual avocation, or whatever you go to on a daily basis. I'm here to give you the news, everything that went down today while you was out. It's the drive at 5. We're live with the drive at 5. So yeah, we about to do this good thing. We about to do it like only we can. Doing it well. Let me say hey to y'all, and then we gonna do what we do. Let me say hey to you, and then we gonna get through the things. Y'all know I'm going out of town. Do not be surprised. I'm going out of town again. Okay? But when I get back, this is my last weekend out of town. Well, not my last one, but I got about 3 or 4. I got at least 3 weekends. So that means that we'll have our regular silly Saturdays on Saturday. I'm going to try to do a silly Saturday on Sunday, but if not, we'll do a manic Monday if need be. I'll get it to y'all. Y'all know we good for it. But I said all of that to say this. It's the end of the week for us, okay? So let's get in here, have a good time. The dossier is surprisingly light today. Light dossier. Y'all know what that means when the dossier is light. That's a dangerous, dangerous situation for us, y'all. Oh my God. But we're gonna have a good time. Certainly go ahead and start with liking the video, all of that stuff, all of the things that you need to do. Like the video, subscribe if you aren't, because we be over here every day when I'm not out of town. Uh, we be over here every day, having a good time, enjoying ourselves, and enjoying community as only we can. Please, sir, ma'am, if you should so choose, support the platform. We try to keep the lights on over here. We got light bills to pay in this good studio. So we try to keep them on. And we work hard over here. Child, we work hard. Please consider supporting the platform and supporting platforms such as this so that we can continue to bring you good, wholesome, solid sound news. Let me say hey to y'all and then we'll get started. Jeannie is in here first. Hey, Jeannie. Jeannie said, I am here with bells on and an apple gin fizz for the. All right, for apple gin fizz. Yes. Here for it. Mm-hmm. Universal Goddess is here. Hey, boo. That's my fellow Miami Haitian princess. Uh-huh. The informed, what's good, bro? What is up? What's going on? What's going on? Listen, child, we gonna get there on the informed. Hey, Yana, what is up, sweetheart? How's our nieces and nephew? Little baby is in the building. Hey, Lock Queen, what's going on? We got Janae here, all the way from Cali. Tamara is in the building. Hey, Tamara. Rosanda is here. What is up? Candace F. Looking radiant as ever. Down to the DMV. Hey, it's honey. It's honey. I said it's honey. I can't even damn read today. It's honesty. God damn. I said it's honey. Y'all know what's on my mind, honey. Hey, it's honesty. What is going on? Y'all say hello to it's honesty. I'm not sure if this is your first time here. Maybe it's not. Maybe you be in the closet in the bushes, but we welcome you and hello to you. And they'll show you some good love in the chat. Just find a desk next to somebody. The people in blue, they're usually safe. Those are our hall monitors, except for new people are not allowed to sit next to Xavier unless they've been here 6 weeks or more. It takes some time before we let you sit next to Xavier. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tracy W. W. Volvo, what's going on in the VA? Huh, sir? What's happening in the VA? What's up? Demetria, Maggard. You all right over there, Demetria? The people treating you right? How's our niece over there? Hey, Felicia Boo. What's going on? Danny is here. All my Cali people is coming through. Shout out to everybody over there in Cali. I see you, Danny, one of my hall monitors. Hey, Lady D, what's up, my love? Oh, okay. You everything all right? Now, let us know if we need to, put a few prayers. And we got some people in the chat that can still get a couple prayers through. Some of us heathens, it take a little, it's a little harder. But we got some warriors, some prayer warriors in the chat that can get a prayer through. Hey, El Sid. Now look at here. I'm so proud of you, Paul. You and Trey must have worked out an agreement because you've been coming to class on time, Paul. I'm so proud of you. Trey been letting you up out of bed from underneath him to be the class on time, and I'm so glad. Maybe you could just let Trey, lay in the bed or sit next to you and watch the show, with you. I'm just saying. Really? You know what, little baby? The last time I did an Airbnb, it was cheap, and then like a month before home, them whores canceled my booking, and when I went back to book, they went up to the ridiculous hotel prices, $500 and $600 a night and shit. Girl, I was mad as hell. Cha. You know I got y'all. Say Vaughn, what is up? Montrez, what's good, bruh? What you mean? What do you mean? Demetria, what you mean? I mean, I have duties and responsibilities. You know I love y'all, Demetria. Symmetry, what is up, beautiful? Ciao. Let them know, Jeannie. Let them know. Hey, Liz, go. Child, that's our boo Liz go from across the water. She over there in the UK, down to the London. Listen, I know it's late over there. It's already 10 o'clock, so I know it's like your bedtime. Baby, I'm not. We love you, Liz. Go. We thank you always for coming through before bed because we know you'll be in the replay game. Shout out to Liz Go from across the big pond. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What were the magic words that I said, Yana? A light dossier, child. Y'all know when it's a light dossier, child. We in for some shit. Hey, crazy homebody girl, what's going on? He in the meeting. He'll join us later. Okay, we'll be here. No, El said you okay to sit next to Xavier. You've been here long enough. But you know, when we get new people, we can't let them sit next to Xavier. You had knee surgery. Okay, well, we gonna send our prayer warriors. Y'all know what to do. We praying for a speedy recovery, Danny. That means you get to be with us during the live show and you don't got to catch the replay. Shout out to Danny. Girls going to softball practice in about an hour, and the boy just left for a football game. Okay. Child, little baby, let me tell you, honey. Child. Terrence, what's good, bro? What is up? We having a good day over here. Hey, Cymera. Now, wait a minute, Symmetry. You just gonna change your avatar on us mid-live? You started off. You started off with one avatar, and now it's a ma'am. Quit cutting up. I love it though. I love the new avatar. Do do. Hey, DPG. I see you now. I ain't see the other ones, DPG. It might be my system over here. It's been 4 weeks so far. Oh, Jesus. Well, we glad you're on the mend and quickly recovering. Hopefully they gave you some good meds, honey. That good stuff, honey. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all ready to get this party started? It's time. It's time. Yes, DPG, it has been repaired. We see you, my love. We got you. You up in here. Um, Not striping the swipe. Child, she over there swiping away, honey. She is swiping, honey. Get it, niece. Hey, Uncle Jay. Now, what trade you going to tonight, Uncle Jay? Because we know you good for going down to the trade house down there, down there to the North Carolina. With all the, Uncle Jay in North Carolina with all the military men. That y'all don't get it twisted. North Carolina is full of military people. He know what he doing. If y'all ready to get this party started, go ahead and put a Shondo in the chat. Let me know you ready to get this party started. If you're not ready, I'm ready. Even if you're not ready, I'm ready. I'm ready. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Like I said, go ahead. The dossier is actually pretty light today. DPG. That means y'all gonna be cutting up. Like y'all always do, just cutting up. Cutting up. Oh, day was the day to see trade. Tonight you chase, pure and chase. All of a sudden tonight, the night is still young. We'll see. Ciao. Ciao. I done took a couple trips over there down to the Jacksonville, North Carolina. Anyway, we ready, y'all. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
Oh God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So loved the world. I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And who shall ever believe?
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. And so today we start with the further diminution of what we know to be a Democratic Republican, and this because we are in the midst of an authoritarian dictatorship. Hey, Miss Rail, what's going on? Child, I watched Hunter Biden over there cutting up, just cutting up. Hey, Catherine Powell. Catherine, I thought I was coming to Philly not next month, but in September, the second week of September. We'll have to get up while I'm in Philadelphia, Catherine. Hey, Tanya, boo. That's my boo right there, Tanya. So you know what? I did all that. The dossier is not even up. Not even up. So the two ladies you see on screen, the lady on the left is Alina Habba, who got fired. We talked about this. Must have been yesterday. We spoke about Alina Habba and how she was summarily told your services are no longer needed here. And the lady on the right is Desiree Grace, who they decided to keep as the lead prosecutor for New Jersey. Excuse me. However, this is not going well. We have a complete, hey, Faye, we have a complete and willful decision by this administration to not obey the law, to completely ignore Article 3, which is the judiciary. We have a complete ignoring and disrespecting of the judiciary. Let me read this for you so y'all can get an idea of what's going on with this, because it's a lot going on here. A New Jersey prosecutor selected by judges to replace President Trump's pick for U.S. Attorney Alina Habba said yesterday she is prepared to assume the role, despite having been fired by top Justice Department officials a day earlier. Desiree Grace, the prosecutor, who you see on the right, said in a LinkedIn post that she's honored to be appointed on merit and is ready to begin serving, quote, in accordance with the law, end of quote. In her lengthy post, she went on to say, quote, I've served under both Republican and Democratic administrations. I've been promoted 4 times in the last 5 years by both. including 4 months ago by this administration. Politics never impacted my work at the department. Priorities change, of course, and resources are shifted, but the work and the mission were steady. End of quote. Now, that's what Desiree Grace on the right said. Grace's intention to abide by the judge's order heightens the standoff with senior justice officials in Washington who have doubled down in support of Alina Habba on the left, continuing to lead the U.S. Attorney's Office for New Jersey. A former personal attorney to Trump, Alina Habba's 120-day interim term is set to expire this week. Her trial period has at times been contentious. Two Democratic public officials faced criminal charges over an incident at a U.S. ICE facility under her leadership. On Tuesday, the U.S. That was when we reported on it Tuesday. On Tuesday, the U.S. District Court of New Jersey issued a terse standing order declining to retain Alina Habba on the left, instead appointing Desiree Gray on the right to serve in the role indefinitely after a private vote on Monday. So let me explain this. Even though President Trump nominated or appointed, I should say, temporarily Alina Habba on the left, that was just in an interim form until the U.S. District Court of New Jersey and the judiciary there had an opportunity to vote on who they wanted to serve in the official capacity uh, uh, um, as U.S. Attorney for New Jersey. When they voted on Monday, they voted in private. They voted that they did not want Alina Habba on the left, and instead they voted for Desiree Grace on the right. However, here's where the story gets twisted. Attorney General Skank Bondi, Pam Bondi, responded to the judge's decisions of selecting Desiree Grace by terminating Desiree Grace's employment. She wrote, quote, "This Department of Justice does not tolerate rogue judges, especially when they threaten the president's core Article 2 powers." End of quote. Now, though Skank Bondi said she removed Grace, it's not clear she had the authority to do so. Only the president is empowered to remove U.S. attorneys appointed by judges. And that's according to legal experts. Now, Desiree Grace's post seemed to double as a goodbye message, despite her defiant words announcing readiness to assume the role. In her statement, she said, "It has been the honor of a lifetime to represent the United States and to serve the people of New Jersey for the last 9 years. There's no better place to work. There's no mission more important. How lucky I've been to be guided by nothing more than the genuine desire to do the right thing for the right reason each and every day." End of quote. What you all have going on is the furthering of this constitutional crisis that we have going on. Article 2, the executive branch, is going out of its way to make it known that it does not give a damn about Article 3. Hey, Cams. It doesn't give a damn about Article 3. So, hey, Sharice. Hey, LNV. So you have the U.S. District Court of New Jersey voting, which is the process for who they want to be U.S. District Attorney for New Jersey. They voted Desiree Grace. The problem is Trump wants his former personal attorney, Alina Habba, to stay in that position, even though Alina Habba was only there as an interim until there was a vote. But Skank Bondi said, "I know the fuck y'all lying. Y'all don't think y'all finna hire this woman. And we told y'all we want Alina Habba. So fuck y'all lives. We're just gonna go ahead and fire Desiree Grace for no reason at all. She's terminated. Oh, y'all wanted to pick her? You can't pick her now. She gone. She fired. What you gonna do now? Y'all gonna put our girl back in there?" Now the people are saying, Skank Bondi, you don't even have the authority to fire somebody. Hey, Xavier. Xavier, don't rear ball back. They was talking about you real bad, Xavier, earlier. They were telling the new people not to sit next to you, Xavier. I wouldn't do you like that. You know I love you down, Xavier. I would never talk about you like that, Xavier. I would rear ball back and watch how these people in the chat talking about you, Xavier, because I love you down. We love you, Xavier. Why would I tell the people not to sit next to you for the first 6 weeks? That's the Xavier we was talking about, y'all. That's the Xavier we was talking about. I would never do that, Xavier. Never. I don't know what you talk about, LMV. Hey, Precious Jewel. But listen, this seems like a small deal. Hey, Katrina, what you talking about, Demetria? Girl. Xavier, you ain't got to worry about it for me because I love you down, Xavier. Girl, you are one of my prized hall monitors. Blue sash and all. Everybody ain't got a blue sash, Xavier. You know, if I was you and I had a blue sash, I would just start blocking people, Xavier. I wouldn't take that, Xavier. I would just start removing people from the chat, just timing people out. Because I got a blue sash. And what you gonna do? Woo! Xavier said all he do is serve his his Lord and Savior Jesus the Christ and lust after child. See, it was the Drewski part, Xavier, that always send you down the path of destruction. Look at Ellen, just being messy. Child. Faye said it wasn't me. That's what Faye said. Let me get back to the story. Thank you, Cybera, for helping me focus. Here's the deal. A lot of people are going to see this as a small deal in a small situation. But what you do not understand is this is further corruption with him wanting to put his sycophants and acolytes into these positions, excuse me, so that they could do his bidding. Do you know how important the role of U.S. attorney in a particular area is? Them being able to decide what does and does not face prosecution. Phenomenally important role. And the judiciary, rightfully so, gets to determine, the U.S. District Court for that area gets to determine who will serve in that role. The president can nominate somebody, but he does not solely get to determine that. And here we are. Hey, Brittany Janae. Not justice for Xavier. You know what? So now Xavier's the victim? Okay. Now we over here singing Xavier shall overcome. Child. Child. I'm not doing this with y'all. I cannot. Now we're over here justice for Xavier. You know what? Xavier, I feel like you have been maliciously maligned. Shout out to King K. Maliciously maligned. We'll continue to follow this story to see what comes out of it. Now, here's something that y'all might want to pay attention to. When I saw this story, y'all, it really baffled the mind. Here's the story. More than 120 cases, including some for assault on family members and assault on police, were dismissed Tuesday in Boston. Now, this is the latest fallout from a months-long dispute over pay that has led public defenders to stop taking new clients. This shit is getting serious, y'all. At a mostly empty courtroom, Boston Municipal Court Chief Justice Tracy Lee Lyons, who you see there, invoked the Lava Lee Protocol in dismissing case after case. The Lava Lee Protocol requires cases be dropped if a defendant hasn't had an attorney for 45 days and released from custody if they hadn't had one for 7 days. Tuesday was the first time it was invoked to drop cases, while suspects in custody have been released in recent weeks. Now, wait a minute, y'all. I am not a legal scholar at all. I had no clue what a Lava Lee protocol was. But the Lava Lee protocol says if you don't have somebody, a public defender or somebody to serve as your attorney within 7 days of custody, you have to be released. If you don't have an attorney within 45 days, you've already been released, but they didn't have to drop the charges. They're saying most of the charges were for minor crime. Most of the defendants were charged with minor crimes for shoplifting, drug possession, or motor vehicle violations. But several cases involved assault on police officers and domestic violence. One suspect allegedly punched his pregnant girlfriend in the stomach and slapped her in the face. Another case involved a woman who was allegedly assaulted by the father of her child, who threatened to kill her and tried to strangle her. Another case involved a suspect who allegedly hit a police officer and threatened to shoot him. The judge repeatedly invoking the Lava Lee Protocol dismissed almost all of the cases after being convinced public defenders had made a good faith effort to find defendants an attorney. No defendants were in court to hear their cases being dismissed. Quote, this case will be dismissed without prejudice. And the quote, she said repeatedly, noting that all fines and fees would be waived. Now, here's where the problem comes. Here's where the problem started. Prosecutors unsuccessfully objected to the dismissal of many of the cases, especially the most serious cases being dismissed. One prosecutor and district attorney for Suffolk County said, quote, the case dismissed was today, with many more expected in coming days and weeks, present a clear and continuing threat to public safety. End of quote. He went on to say, his name is James Borgasani. He went on to say, quote, our prosecutors and victim witness advocates are working extremely hard to keep victims and other impacted persons updated on what's happening with their cases. These are difficult conversations. We remain hopeful that a structural solution will be found to address the casual issues here and prevent any repeat. End of quote. Now, Democratic Governor Maura Healey, speaking to reporters, said the situation needed to be resolved. Listen, now, and this is in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, they just letting people out of jail. Hey, Ocean Dreaming. Hey, Miss Shorty B. They just letting people out of jail. And this is all about the fact that they don't want to pay these people. Public defenders who argue they are the lowest paid in New England launched a work stoppage at the end of May in hopes of pressuring the legislature to increase their hourly pay. The state agency representing public defenders had proposed a pay increase from $65 an hour to $73 an hour over the next 2 fiscal years for lawyers in district court, an increase from $85 an hour to $105 an hour for lawyers in superior court, and $120 to $150 an hour for lawyers handling murder cases. But the 2026 fiscal budget of $60.9 billion signed early this month by Governor Healy didn't include any increases. And they got mad. According to Shira Diner, a lecturer at the Boston University School of Law and the immediate past president of the Massachusetts Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers, she said, quote, the dismissal of cases today under the Lavalley protocols is what needs to be done for those individuals charged with crimes, but with no lawyer to vindicate their constitutional rights. It is, however, not a solution to the deep crisis of inadequate pay for bar advocates. Until there are enough qualified lawyers in courts to fulfill the constitutional obligation of the right to counsel, this crisis will only intensify. And they said that this is not, Massachusetts is not the only state. They said in New York City, legal aid attorneys are demanding better pay and working conditions as well. Earlier this month, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers signed a 2-year state budget into law that increases the pay of public defenders and district attorneys in each of the next 2 years. That comes after the legislature in 2023 also increased the pay to address raising caseloads, high turnover, and low salaries. Minnesota public defender Minnesota averted a walkout in 2022 that threatened to bring the court system to a standstill as well. A year later, the legislature came up with more funding for the State Board of Public Defense so it could meet what the American Bar Association recommends for manageable caseload standards. Oregon was another state that had struggled for years with critical shortage of court-provided attorneys in low-income defendants. As of Tuesday, nearly 3,500 defendants did not have a public defender, and that's in the state of Oregon. Of those, about 143 people were in custody, some for longer than 7 days. I did not know that this was a whole crisis, y'all. Did anybody else know about this? I was unaware of this. Unaware of this, y'all. Anybody else aware of this? Baby, listen. They're at the point where they're just letting people out of jail. Violent criminals. We ain't got nobody to we'll have an attorney for you. We'll have no public offender. Sorry, you're free to go. Charges dropped. Charges dropped. Girl. So apparently it's not just Boston, LC. This is a pervasive problem across the country. Y'all need to pay them people what y'all owe. Let's move on. Columbia University, as we know, went full bohica. Now, people are saying that this deal that was reached between the White House and Columbia University is nothing more than extortion. That's what they're calling it. The the deal that they made with the White House will reinstate $400 million in federal funds to the administration cut from the university after it accused it of allowing anti-Semitism to fester on campus. But it will cost Columbia University some $220 million in legal settlements, as well as a host of new measures that critics warn significantly restrict the university's independence and will further repress pro-Palestinian speech. The agreement, and this is the federal government's first with one of dozens of universities it has accused of enabling anti-Semitism and threatened with funding cuts and other measures, is likely to have major repercussions on academic freedom in the U.S. and future relations between higher education institutions and an administration that has described themselves as quote, the enemy. Listen, I don't know what to tell y'all. These people have preemptively bent the knee. They've gone straight Bohica. And now the Trump administration will be expecting others to follow. They'll be expecting everybody else to just say, yeah, we're going to bend the knee. Fuck that shit. We ain't got time to be losing millions and billions of dollars. I don't know what to tell you. Go with God, Columbia. So, a lot of people are locked up because their public didn't have time to. Now, I know that's been a problem. It's the first time I'm hearing of this as well. Mm. Mm. Maybe you know what? Not that your favorite bald-headed mama. You talk about this lady right here. Was she down in Florida? I don't know. You talk about wig over here. Wig is in Florida. I doubt Florida. They'll find somebody to defend wig. They can find a public defender for her, but can't find a damn wig for this woman. Y'all gonna make sure y'all find her a public defender, but can't seem to find this woman a wig. This is a travesty of justice. This is an outrage. Damn the public defender. Find this woman a wig. I'm just saying. Cha, girl. So do I, Cam. So do I. Mm, child. I don't know, Terrence. Maybe we need to set up a GoFundMe for her. I'm just saying. Girl. Faye said we need to focus. Thank you, Faye. We need to focus here. We have to focus right now. We don't have time to be talking about this woman's head. We don't have time to focus on this woman's wig. We need to focus here. People, focus. This is serial, people. We have serial things to talk about. This is serial. Gotta focus. Although I really believe that there's some scientific method, some mathematical equation, multivariate calculus, differential equations that can explain what the fuck is going on in the back of her head. Like, I want to know what types of derivatives or multivariate calculus I have to do in order to explain what the fuck is going on in the back of his head. We have to focus, y'all. I need y'all to focus. Oh my God. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not. Hey, Miss Bay, not keep your head in the game. See, this is why we can't have nice things. Child. What? I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm really trying to figure out the differential equation that we need to solve in order to figure out what the fuck this is in the back of this woman's head. Because that is it. Listen, it outreaches scientific reasoning. Let's focus. We have a whole dossier to get to. We need to focus. Lord. Now, CBS finds itself in the news as it has a lot recently. Listen to this. Because CBS is about to go full MAGA. Let me read this to you. Skydance Media is promising to overhaul the culture of CBS News and its parent company ahead of its planned $8 billion merger with Paramount Global, pledging to implement diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives and appoint an an ombudsperson to monitor complaints of bias. The commitments were detailed in new filings submitted this week to the FCC, which is the federal agency that would have to approve the high profile merger. In the filings, Skydance said the ombudsperson, never heard of that word, even for me, and I consider myself a wordsmith. Let me see what that word means. Hold on, y'all. I don't like just saying words and not knowing what they mean. Ombudsperson, also known as an ombuds or ombudsman, is an individual who serves as a neutral, impartial, and confidential resource for resolving conflicts and addressing concerns with an organization or community. Okay, because there we go. I'm gonna put the word in the chat for y'all so y'all can see the word. I can read. I just wasn't familiar with that word. There you go. There's the word. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. In the filing, Skydance said the ombudsperson would serve for at least 2 years and would be responsible for overseeing concerns regarding editorial fairness within CBS News. Skydance CEO David Ellison, who we saw yesterday, reinforced the message during a meeting on Tuesday, July 15th, with FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr, a Trump appointee and vocal critic of traditional media. According to the filings, David Ellison emphasized a commitment to, quote, American storytelling and unbiased journalism, end of quote, that reflects the varied perspectives of American audiences. The federal filing stated, quote, we discussed the federal filing stated of the meeting between Ellison and Carr, quote, we discussed Skydance's commitment to unbiased journalism and its embrace of diverse viewpoints, principles that will ensure CBS's editorial decision making reflects the varied ideological perspectives of American viewers, end of quote. The company also said it would eliminate DEI programs across the broader organization under its future leadership known as New Paramount. Skydance's general counsel, Stephanie Kayoko McKinnon, wrote in a letter to Brendan Carr that the company, quote, does not have DEI programs in place today and will not establish such initiatives, end of quote, if the merger were to be approved. The announcement comes amid growing political scrutiny of corporate diversity efforts and the media. Meanwhile, the FCC is separately reviewing DEI practices at Comcast and Disney, the parent companies of NBC and ABC News, respectively. Paramount has also faced political pressure in recent months, um, and we've outlined that. Now, they're saying that CBS News is about to go full MAGA, and they're about to go full Fox News. Now look at who we have here. Talking about frolicking with trade. You know, Chef Don Don is down there to the ghetto, okay? Chef Don Don finds trade and he gonna do two things. He gonna roll up a blunt with them and he gonna cook them some good food. Cause down in the ghetto, talking about the ghetto, they have good trade and good food. And a good blunt if you need them. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, they're going to become the new Fox News. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yep. In the ghetto where Chef Don Don is, they do still exist. I'm just saying. Child, I don't know that they'll get rid of their regular programming, but we know their CBS News and the news programming, their editorial programming at CBS is going to change. Oh, I mentioned the blunt. Oh, I know. But y'all got more than blunts filled with weed. Y'all be smoking skin blunts over there too. Hmm. Y'all be over there smoking the skin blunts over there too, Chef Don. You ain't fooling nobody. We know. Mm, mm. Like I said, I don't think their regular programming will change, but I know their editorial coverage and their news will definitely change. Speaking of CBS, you know what channel Paramount owns? If I'm not mistaken, and somebody will correct me, I believe Paramount owns Comedy Central. You know what came on Comedy Central last night? The season premiere of South Park. Mm, mm, mm. Last time I checked, I believe Comedy Central falls up under Paramount. Now, let me get. They had the season premiere of South Park last night. I do have some clips. We are going to play the clips. But here's the backstory that makes it so much better. Now, um, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, recently signed a massive streaming deal worth more than $1 billion with a B dollars. Paramount signed a massive streaming deal with the creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, for more than $1 billion. They signed that agreement, right? This was about a couple weeks ago, right? They knew that this was coming. So they signed that agreement first, right? They go ahead and sign the agreement. Everything fine. Paramount over there going full Bohica to secure their $8 billion deal to buy with Skydance. They're slurping from Donald Trump's testicle hairs, eliminating DEI, firing Stephen Colbert, just doing all of the things to appease Donald John. And so they thinking that they're safe. Well, Trey Parker and Matt Stone said, oh, did the check clear? Did the check clear? Did the check clear? Y'all sure? The 1.5 billion with the beach clear, right? Is it up? Okay, well, let's go ahead and have this show. Now, let me preface by saying, y'all know sometimes YouTube don't like to see it for me for copyright claims. So if you're watching the replay, it's a very good possibility the video will not play because I might have to edit it out. But if you're in the live chat, we'll watch it. But if you're watching the replay, I might have edited it out because I might get a copyright claim and have to edit it out after the live is over. But for those of us in the live chat, here, here's the first video, and that was clip number 1. They were here for all of the smoke. Oh, but it gets better. Now, if you've been watching South Park for a long time, South Park been around longer than Xavier been alive. Let's be clear. Remember, Satan used to date Saddam Hussein for a long time. Remember? Satan and Saddam Hussein was dating for a long time. Baby, listen. So I watched the episode. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Did I say it was beautiful? So when they're saying you remind me of somebody, they're talking about Saddam Hussein, another authoritarian dictator. Uh-huh. 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 I'm just saying. Um Now, then there was the next clip I had censor because it shows a penis and it's not a cartoon penis. They actually went full AI, had AI generate a commercial with Donald John, and it showed his tiny penis. So I edited the penis out, but you can easily find it on the internet. The clip is, with unedited clip, is all over the internet. Okay, here's the second clip.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President.
And that, my friends, is how you dog walk a bitch. That, my friend, I had to edit it out. If you watch the unedited version, you see this itty bitty tiny penis pop out. And the part where you heard the funny voice was his actual small tiny penis talking to you on camera. Oh, it's the funniest shit up. You got to watch the whole episode. It is fucking hilarious. Do you hear me? So I love the fact that Trey Parker and Matt Stone called their financial advisors, the bank, the check is the money in my motherfucking account. Is it okay? Release the episode. We rating. Cause you know good and hell well Donald John is going to see that and lose his ever loving mind. That right there may tank this merger between Skydance and Paramount all by itself. I'm here for it all. I am here for all of it. Keep y'all's foot on that bitch neck. I'm here for all of it. Listen, you know he gonna lose his shit. He's gonna lose it. Listen. Oh man. Even if they get, if I'm them out, oh, you gonna cancel me? That's fine. The money is in the bank. Baby, do what you need to do. The money is cleared. What do you want from me? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, I know he is, Chimera. And here's the deal. I know full well Trey Parker and Matt Stone wrote in their contract that they have complete editorial control of their programming. So because I'm sure they saw what was going on with CBS and said, yeah, let me make sure we have our provisos and clauses in this contract that says we are the only ones that have editorial control over the content of it. Oh, I know Mama is out there fighting the air, windmilling and shit. Do you hear me? Windmilling. I'm just telling you. Child, not long, big butt crack, but tiny penis. Baby, he is over there fighting the air. He is over there fighting the air. Fighting the air. I'm just saying. I was here for it. If you have not seen it, it's available, unedited. You can go see it. It's everywhere. You mad about it, Donald John? Oh, it's not our fault you over there with a micro peen. I believe all parts of it. Mm-hmm. Do. Do. Baby, they laid you out. They laid you out, Donald John. What do you want from us? Don't come over here crying to us. We ain't got nothing to do with it, sir. Leave us out of it. We ain't got a fuck thing to do with it. Leave us out of it. Okay? Child. Listen. I'm sure they had a different season premiere. And then after that check clear, I mean that money transfer cleared, and they were sure that the money was there. And with everything going on with CBS and this merger and Colbert and paying $16 million because of the 60 Minutes, they said, y'all should have check cleared. They signed the contract. All right, bitch. And they went and edited up and had a brand new. I'm sure within just a few days, they had a whole new episode drawn up. Said, bitch, let's get it. Because y'all know this is the type of shit South Park be on. They be on this type of shit. Political satire, they be with it. They be with the shits. They be with the shits. What's one of my favorite episodes is the Kanye episode. Remember the Kanye episode where Kanye West said he loves fish sticks? And they were like, oh, so you're gay for fish? You like fish dicks? And he kept saying, no, I love fish sticks. And they were like, right, you're gay for fish. You like fish dicks. Baby, when I just remember crying, laughing with the fish dicks episode with Kanye West. Baby, I was crying laughing. When I tell you, crying. When they were like, yes, so you're gay for fish. It's okay. We're inclusive here. And he kept saying, no, I love fish sticks. And they were like, right, you like fish dicks, and it's okay. Lord. Oh. Oh, man. You said that episode was made and waiting for the check to clear with the same episode on the schedule. Oh. Either way, they came full throttle and said, bitch, we're here for it. Bitch, what? Now, Donald, you over light in the air. You over there windmill in the air, circa circa Cuba Gooden in in Minister Society. Not Minister Society, in Boys in the Hood. Okay, you over there fighting the air like Cuba Gooden and Boys in the Hood. Cause you mad. Cause they telling the truth. You mad? It's hitting close to home. You're in your micropene. Oh, I remember. I listen. I saw. You know that's my episode. I know all about it. Listen. When I tell you, I was crying laughing at this episode last night. Just cry. When they had the devil and him in the bed, and he started, because I remember all of those Satan and Saddam Hussein episodes. Those were some classic episodes, okay? Go watch it. It's quite the hoot. We're here for all of it. As we stanky leg and Tootsie Roll out of the Sugar Spike segment and deeper into the damn dossier, Glorilla got arrested. She said, why the fuck am I getting arrested? She was out of town performing down to the WNBA All-Star Weekend in Indiana. And while she was gone, her home got burglarized, right? Well, they came in there to investigate the burglary, found some weed, went back to the judge, got a warrant to search her house, came, searched the house, found weed, and arrested her. But they still ain't found the people that robbed her. I'm just telling y'all what happened. That's what they listen. She's out on 22 plus $1,000 bond, but she like, wait the fuck a minute. Now she lived, in Gwinnett County, just in the Atlanta area. Georgia police ain't shit. Baby, listen. She called these people because she got robbed, and now she's being charged with 2 felony counts. Mm-hmm. Yep. A mess. A mess. Now she was charged with possession of a scheduled controlled substance and possession of marijuana over 1 ounce. Both charges are felonies in Georgia. Mm-hmm. Listen, I don't know what to tell. Glow girl. This is Georgia, ma'am. Glow girl. You should have just called the boys, said, listen, I got a Ring camera. This is what they look like. Y'all gonna find these hoes and fuck them hoes up. Because if I call the police, and if you gonna call the police over there, now glow, I don't expect you to be the sharpest knife in the drawer, okay? You are the same one that didn't know that foxes were actual real animals. Remember that interview she said that she didn't know that foxes were real animals? Not here or there. But I would think if you've been burglarized and you calling the police over to investigate your burglary, meaning they got to go all through your house, wouldn't it be a good idea to just have somebody take the stash of drugs out of the house? I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Oh, we know she wasn't home when the house got burned. That we're clear about. She was not home at all. But when they came back, mama was there with all this weed. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. No. I'm just saying. They still ain't found the people who robbed her. I'm just saying. You said, listen, glow. You're a black woman living in these white people neighborhoods. You called this white ass police officer down to the Gwinnett County. They rolled up in your house and saw all of these niggas living the life of Riley, living lavishly. Your cousin Nook Pookie and Ray Ray was probably smoking one as the police rolled through the house. So what they said, yo, let's go get a warrant. They smoking in front of us like this. Oh, them bitches got a stash somewhere, and they got a warrant and came back. When the police knocked on the door, somebody should have intercepted that and said, hey, the police outside. You should have said, put the stash away. I don't know, But some kind of way, I think y'all are smarter than the police in there. Nook Nook and Ray Ray and Pookie them. Child, you know who we talk about. Nook Nook, Ray Ray, Pookie them. Mm-hmm. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Glow girl, glow. You out. I'm sure you'll get your attorneys on it. We love you down, glow. Glow. Whenever I say glow, I think of the old show where the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. We're all champions in the ring. We come from the streets. We come from the city. We come from the world where there is no pity. You got to be of a certain age to know that theme song for Glow, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. Gorgeous ladies of wrestling. We're all champion in the ring. We come from the streets. We come from the city. We come from the world where there is no pity. Ow! That's old school. Um, why do that have to be their name? I ain't got nothing to do with these people's name. Ray Ray, Nook Nook, and Pookie them. No, they had a documentary about Glow on Netflix, but Glow was a real. I thought it was the original Glow. Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling is from the 80s. That was wrestling for the ladies though. Mm-hmm. Didn't it take you back, Terrence? You got to be of a certain age. I don't have no problem with Glorilla. Me and Glow all right. She's not like a Cardi B for me. You know I can't stand that bitch Cardi B. You know I can't stand her. I'm not like that with Glow. Me and Glow all right. I'm all right with Glow. Me and Glow all right. Me, Glow is like with Meg for me. I like Meg. I like Glow. The people I like. She not like Nicki Minaj. I don't really care for Nicki Minaj like that. It was. Well, we talk about the original, not the remakes, not the new stuff. I thought it was a documentary on Glow, but if you say it was like the original Glow, we talk about the original Glow, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. We're the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. We're all champions in the ring. We come from the streets. We come from the city. We come from the world where there is no pity. Ow! You're not gonna go down the list and ask me if I like these people. Glow, get your lawyers on it and do better. Uh, some man died. Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan, 71, cardiac arrest. He did, and I'm watching this show, Sandman. I'm on season 2 of Sandman, and when I tell y'all, it is giving me my absolute life. I'm on episode 4. I'm on episode 4. In the middle of episode 4. And I am getting the entirety of my life. Okay. Now, my favorite character is Death, the black lady. We love her. We love the black. If you've never seen the show, it's about the Endless Ones. It's out of Marvel. No, it's not out of Marvel. It's out of DC. Is it DC or Marvel? This is Marvel Universe. Is it DC or Marvel Universe? One of y'all, I think it's Marvel Universe. Anyway, but it's the brothers and sisters, the oldest brother, Destiny, and then Death is the second one. Is 7 of them. Death oldest is Destiny. Then second is Death. That's the black girl. We love Death. Oh, it's out of DC. Okay. Um, the black lady, she's Death. The third sibling is Dream. All of their names start with a D. The third one is Dream, or as we call him, the Sandman. That's who the show centers around. The fourth one is Destruction. That's one of the brothers. So them the 4 oldest kids. And then you got the twins. You got Despair and Desire. And then you have the last one, which is Delirium. It used to be she used to be Delight, and she morphed into Delirium. Uh-huh. And they are the endless ones. But this one is season one was good as fuck. And season two is already about that. Like, we're already here. If you've never seen it, go watch it. Great. It's on Netflix. Great, great, great show. Listen, I am enjoying it. Hey, Tawana. Uh, hey, Tawana. Yeah. Why is you laughing, Therese? What happened? Janae, why is you laughing? Yes, Brittany, you need to go watch. I don't know. I had heard that they had canceled the show or something like that. So it may be the last season. I don't know. I had heard that they had got canceled, but I'm gonna enjoy this season too, and go from there. I somebody else need to pick it up because it's a great show. Because we see more of the siblings this season. We didn't really see all of the siblings. The only sibling, for those who watched, the only sibling I remember seeing last season was Desire and Death. I don't remember seeing the other siblings last season. Maybe I just don't remember. But I definitely remember Desire, and I definitely remember our girl Death. Mm-hmm. Cha. Oh, some man. Anyway, moving on. Um, in deaths that we care about today, Chuck Mangione, famed jazz trumpeter Chuck Mangione, died today. He had that song that you all know, probably the only trumpet jazz song y'all know, the ba-na-na, da-na-na-na, dun-dun-dun-dun. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. That song right there. You probably, you hear it's like you hear it in the elevators and in the department stores and stuff. But classic, famous jazz song. When you hear the melody, you immediately know the song. Can sing it. He passed away, but he's a famed jazz trumpeter. And he passed away today. He passed away today at the age of 75. I'm sorry, 85. Excuse me. I said 75, 85. He passed away at 85 today. Um, Gen V was a great show. I'll have to watch. What is that on, Danny? I gotta watch that. Y'all gotta give me some recommendations of stuff to watch. But right now, I'm enthralled into the Sandman. I'm enthralled in the Sandman. I'm locked in. Oh God, him. So mm, that's Takashi 69. So apparently, um, he changed his plea to guilty from not guilty after he was arrested with drugs back in March. Now he's slated to be sentenced in September. Uh, he was in federal court yesterday where he admitted to possessing cocaine and MDMA feds and MDMA. Now, this was discovered during a raid on his home in Miami back in March of this year. Now, he's on probation. And so, this was a violation of his probation. Mm. Do I care? It's a bunch of goddamn news and people today
that I just do not care about. I'm just saying. Just a bunch of people and news I do not give a damn about. Who was hospitalized after wrestling with Jason Love? Why? I don't know why he here. Oh God, it just keeps getting worse. We keep going from bad to worse, right? That's what we're gonna do. We just gonna keep going from bad to worse. I don't know who you talking about, Uncle Jay. Hold on. I don't know who you talk about. Send it to me on Instagram. So now you want to talk about rappers I don't like? Joseph over here. Joseph over here. Oh, I can't stand that bitch. Oh, Joseph Cartagena over here. Y'all can't stand him. Now that's a bitch right there I can't stand. So apparently, Mr. Cartagena is complaining. He says that there are the allegations against him by his former hype man that accused him of sex trafficking of a minor and wage theft and violent retaliation and a whole bunch of other stuff. Ghost writing with lack of payment and all kinds of stuff. Well, Joseph Cartagena, he claims that this alleged extortion attempt and smear campaign has cost him $10 million in potential business deals. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. So, wait. I am to believe that Joseph had $10 million in business deals right now in the year of our Lord 2025, because Joseph ain't had no relevance. Joseph Antonio, bruh, ain't had no relevance in the last, say, maybe 10 years. I don't know what relevance has Joseph had. I know he ain't had none since the pandemic. Can somebody explain to me what relevance uh, uh um Joseph has had since the pandemic? I ain't seen no new music from him. I ain't seen nothing. Sir. How you losing $10 million in deals when you ain't got no deal the first? You ain't got not one deal the first. Like, right. He's still over here performing Lean Back. Not that you say he's still over here rocking the rockaware, doing the rockaway, talk about Lean Back. DPG say them $10 million must have been in PP loans because, sir, you ain't had not one shred of relevance. I'm trying to figure out where this $10 million worth of deals are coming from. I'm really trying to understand it. I'm really trying to thread the needle on this. Can y'all help me out, please? No. Yes. Yes. No. Not FUBU. Remove UB. You know what? You know what? Him and Remy walking around metal. I'm moving on. Oh man. In our last story of the day, and we got a little bit of bad news. So it's been confirmed by the New York City Office of Chief Medical Examiner that the manner of death for famed chef Anne Burrell was indeed suicide. And the cause of death was, quote, acute intoxication due to the combined effects of diphenhydramine, ethanol, cytizine, and amphetamine. End of quote. Now we know that her body was found unresponsive in her Brooklyn home last month, and after EMS personnel got a call from a woman in need of us for a woman in need of assistance, they couldn't revive her and declared her dead. We never know what people are going through, so they did indeed confirm that her death was indeed a suicide. And we certainly we know that this does not give any solace to her family, friends, and loved ones. Um, I don't even know if it gives them any amount of closure, but that's what the medical examiner found. Hmm. Anyway, so here's me time and opportunity to talk to y'all. I got a little bit of time. Let me drop the link in case one of y'all want to come up here and talk to me. Because y'all know I'm finna be going to the site. I'm just saying. What do y'all want from me? If anybody, we don't have a lot of news this week, so I want to give y'all space and opportunity. If anybody want to come and talk to me, I'm just saying. If y'all want to come and talk to me, listen. While y'all, if anybody's coming up, so I'm excited, brother, tonight, y'all. Put a 27 in the chat if you are in the Big Brother Fantasy League with us. Um, I'm excited for tonight's episode of Big Brother because I don't want Adrian to go home. Adrian I'm an Adrian fan, so I want him to win the blockbuster and take himself off. I want Amy to go home. I also want what her name is, Ashley, to go home. She get on my damn nerves. Ashley get on my nerves. Um Morgan is kind of on my nerves. Not as much as Ashley. Ashley seems insufferable to me. I like y'all can say what y'all want to say. I would have had a problem too if you have a 2 hour bath in my motherfucking shower, a 2 hour shower in my head of household shower. That shit would have pissed me off. Every time we go to the sink to brush our teeth, you got your hair and shit all in the motherfucking sink, dirty. Ashley gets on my nerve. I don't like the way she plays the game. I don't like her I'm Miss Princess antics and everything. You let me know when you're ready, little baby. Okay. But she get on my I Ashley get on my nerves. I don't like Keanu either. He get on my nerves, but I knew I wasn't gonna like him from before the show started. My favorites right now, Adrian is my favorite. I like Adrian. I like Zach so far. Um, I can't stand the two white girls. Can't stand Catherine. Can't stand Lauren, and damn sure can't stand hillbilly ass Riley. Can't stand his ass either. Them three can go. Rachel, the fact that Rachel is still being allowed to be in this game and they haven't voted that whore off is beyond my level of comprehension too. Okay. Y'all, we have my girl here. My girl, little baby. Hey, little baby.
Why this thing saying I'm offline?
I don't know. We can hear you. Can y'all hear her? I know
Yeah,
y'all can. They can hear you.
yeah, they can hear me. Yeah, child. I'm trying to go to homecoming. This is honestly my 20 year. I'm class of '05. So I gotta
Mm,
go. I know.
that just made me feel old.
um,
My plan is to go. That absolutely is my plan. Um, we'll see. Class of 2000 wants me to go because this their 25th, and I got a lot of friends. They were like, "You got to come out." Like, we'll see. Anyway, but you go to homecoming. We gonna get listen. I'm gonna be drunk as hell at homecoming. I'm not marching, so I'm gonna be in the stands, shit faced.
I plan to do that too. And I'm gonna make sure I bring my hydration packet so I don't throw up all over the place. But
I
that's
play.
my plan.
You know that Saturday be a long day between
It's
the
a long
parade,
day.
the game. I mean the tailgating, the game, the concert, the club. That day seemed like it have like 45 hours.
Perry Street. Gotta walk Perry
Right.
Street.
I got to go get my conch salad from Perry Street. And that line for the conch salad take like 2 hours.
See, I was thinking about coming in Thursday, possibly get my hair done Friday. I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking about doing braids.
Xavier,
But
who is this man that you got? Is that Chef Don from the ghetto? Not Ghetto International House of Prayer. I'm not doing this with you, Chef Don. I'm not doing this with you. Who is this man, Xavier, that you got in our members only chat?
El Teddy, wait, we need a moment of silence. Hey, little baby.
hey, Chef Don Don.
Listen, we need a moment of silence.
For who?
And that just hurts my heart.
Oh,
Like,
because I was about to
and
be like, but she been dead for like a month. No.
it had been a long time, but that's my girl.
I mean, if I'm doing moments of silence, it's gonna be for Warner or somebody.
She ain't bother nobody. That lady was, she ain't bother
Oh, I don't have
nobody.
no problem with her. I'm just saying we did kind of have a whole tribute for her when she died last month. We mourned her, we cried. Hey,
Well, I'm still mourning her because I feel like I don't know something about that
but
kind of
that's your
seemed a little
community.
accidental.
That's your cooking people.
Yeah, that hurt my heart.
Mm. I mean, we don't want to see nobody dead. We like her. I like Amber Rush. All right for me.
It's unfortunate it was by suicide.
That's my
That's
And
girl.
that's why we got to check on the people who appear to be strong. Who is this calling me? Why people always call me? No, I be live. Just be calling me, girl. They said that you had built a shrine in your house to Hulk Hogan. That's what they told me, Chef Don.
They said what?
You had a whole shrine in your house built to Hulk Hogan.
I
You
wish
had
I
rosary
would.
beads. You had the little candles that the little Hispanic people have.
No,
Like the little
listen.
candles.
It's funny that you saying that because okay.
Who is this
So
talking about? I'm Chase. Well, who is this? Can I get some real names? I know that's Uncle Jay. I know it.
Valerie Moore walking around here talking
Wait,
about
hold on. What Uncle Jay? What? Because we in the middle of a conversation.
I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. Hey, little baby. Hey, Chef Don Don.
hey, Uncle Jay.
Girl, what's up? What's going
I'm just
on?
here. I'm listening.
we are gonna tell these prophets to quit killing people. I mean,
What
unaliving
prophet?
people. I'm sorry.
We can say killing over here.
So
It's a
Profit.
word in the dictionary. We kill
so they
people.
got Prophet Valerie Moore, which she
Oh,
I'm not one that I don't something about her. I don't know.
she
Anyway,
gets on my nerves.
but last night she was prophesying. They talking about she prophesied that Hulk Hogan. I was like, y'all,
Wait,
like
what?
what are y'all talking about? Do y'all understand that
She
man
Wait,
did
was
not
at
like
Pilgrim
us?
Assemblies,
Are
won't she?
y'all okay? Are y'all okay?
she prophesied that Hulk Hogan
A
was gonna
death.
die.
What she
That's
said, it was
easy to
somebody
do
and it was
because
gonna
we
send
all got to do it.
shockwaves. And then she said somebody in the church gonna die too.
Well, somebody in the church dying all the time.
Right.
That's
Like,
what I said. I'm like,
when y'all,
folks die every day.
these
What are
new
y'all
school
talking about?
prophets, I blame Juanita Bynum. All of these fake prophets and apostles all sprung up from with OG fake apostles and prophets. Juanita Bynum. Everybody think they're a prophet now. Girl, go sit
So
down
that makes
somewhere.
sense because Gary Spreewell posted on Facebook earlier today about folk prophesying about celebrities dying and catastrophes and stuff happening. I didn't understand it, but now I know he was talking shading her.
She's
I didn't know she
There's
literally
did all of
all
that.
over
always a
like Facebook
celebrity
and
dying
Instagram.
and always a catastrophe. Like, first off, we're in hurricane season, so one of them.
Right. Like some prophet had prophesied that Texas was going he's in Florida and he said Texas was gonna have a huge storm. Sir,
We're in the
Texas,
middle of
Florida,
hurricane season.
Louisiana, they
Girl,
always
like
having storms.
Like,
girl. I
girl.
can't stand it, y'all. I
It's a
cannot
storm
stand
out
it.
on the ocean every week.
That's what the songwriter said.
That's what the storm writer said.
There's a storm out over the ocean. That's what the next prophecy. I prophesied that there's a storm out over the ocean and it's moving this way.
Moving.
If your soul ain't anchored in Jesus,
But I don't
you
also
just drift away.
I am so sick of the I'm so sick of the prophets really acting as if death isn't natural, and also as if it's like, girl, you'll be sitting up, she'll sit up and prophesy to somebody and tell them, the Lord just told me your cousin is sick. And
I got several sick
your
cousins.
cousin, because your cousin didn't go to the hospital, your cousin is gonna die. I'm like, who? Who? Like,
All they
what is
know is
going
death and
on?
despair.
Oh
What is
God.
going on?
What
Mm,
tips me off is, first off, they speak very vague and very general. Like anything could be applicable.
like
That's
the
how you stay out of
studio.
trouble.
I'm someone who do delve in some occult stuff, so I do listen to tarot and some people who actually do see things into the future. And I listen to certain verbiage. If you don't have like time frames, if you're not like, you have to be more specific than there's a storm coming. Duh, bitch. When the dog days.
But you know, the difference is when I was growing up back in the day, old school, those was real prophets. They were specific. They
Those were
would name names.
real prophecies.
They would have specific situations, names, and everything, and would be straight on. And if it
And
was
that's
some,
a gift. That's a
and if
true
it
gift.
was, and if it was something that was going to embarrass somebody, they would put their mic down and whisper it in that person's
That's
ear.
Yep.
it. That's
That's
it.
They
integrity.
were
That's
not trying to
it.
put
God
that
don't got a
person's
spirit of
business
embarrassment.
out there like
Nope.
that. They'll be with this fuck shit that you see all over the goddamn
I see you been
place
on
now.
Jacked lately.
Like, girl,
Like,
what?
sir, what is you talking about? You been on
How
there?
you seen me on Jack?
You
Please
been on
explain
there,
that.
Matthew
Reverend?
Stevenson.
Okay,
Girl, man, you
Reverend.
know, Mother Matthew Stevens be doing the entire most. The
Child.
entire most. I, I cannot.
I had a
A
prophet that
storm is
had never
coming.
met before actually called me out by name, so I knew what he was saying was right. He
A
said
storm is
my
coming.
name.
And mind you, August is about to come up, and that's the busiest month in the ocean.
The Lord told me your
Right.
mama knees is bad. Well, I'm sure.
What?
Okay,
She's of
she's 60,
age.
she's 60
Like,
something years old. All of
I'm
their knees is bad.
sure. I'm sure.
Did the Lord tell you why my mama knees bad? You
Yeah,
want to tell the
right.
church? You want to tell that
Did
part?
the Lord say she gonna be needing surgery in a month?
They was
Child.
just over there on Facebook and I just had to post. I was like, y'all sound ridiculous over here. Girl, this is why I don't be over here. But why is all of y'all reposting this clip? Just this clip, like she just, like the people going up and stuff. I'm
And
like,
now,
this
mind you,
is
this is after she
crazy.
just told Kiera that Karen was dying.
She, ooh,
I remember her saying that to her.
She
She
said that
did.
Karen had got some kind of sickly disease. She was
Yes.
stopping.
That's what she
Mm-hmm.
said.
And she stopped the whole church and said, we need to pray and stuff. Remember that?
Yeah, she told
What
Karen just
Kiara to lay
losing
hands
weight.
on
sickly?
your mama.
But see, that's the thing. What sickly
Death would not
disease?
take her.
A real prophet will be able to say something's wrong with your mama's kidney, something wrong with your mama's heart, something wrong with your mama's liver. Be specific.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stand so prophets, y'all call out everything else beside them bad wigs y'all wearing. The Lord ain't told y'all to go nowhere else and get a new wig. Them wigs be
Prophesy
terrible.
some numbers so I can win this mega jackpot.
Right. Can you prophesy that? I'm just asking. Can you prophesy the numbers to the now my problem is I don't play the lottery, so that's kind of why I it's probably not a good idea for me to get the numbers, but I might play. Just saying.
If you
I'm just
wanted to prophesy something real, you would have told them that DT will be in office come no will be elected office come November, and black women need to get their affairs in order because you're going to be hit the hardest with this job shit. That's what a real prophet would have done.
These
A
folks,
real
child.
prophet
Hmm.
would be telling you, hey, you need to downsize, you need to get your money in order because next year is going to be a very hard year.
Yep.
That's what a real prophet is going to tell you.
Talk about it.
And what shockwaves did it send Valerie? We don't like that racist. What shockwaves did it send? Well, nobody
girl.
shocked.
Y'all see how much attention I gave? Okay, moving on.
Girl, nobody
Girl,
shocked, girl.
we still over here mourning Malcolm.
Condolences to the
Cause stuff come
family.
out every day about that.
To his dry wig ass wife.
Wait, who
Oh
wife
my
got a dry
goodness.
Who?
wig?
What about his wife?
Or his ex-wife. Didn't they divorce Hope? Ex-wife,
Oh,
that blonde hair Helsie.
they was going through it. Good though. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Wait, did you really just send this to me, talk, Uncle Jay? With some boy said that he is hospitalized after he was with Jason Love, the porn skank.
It was a woman.
Oh, it was a woman.
Who
Oh,
is Jason Love the porn skunk?
I
Who's
read
that?
the male part in the wrong part. You know, I went
Not you
dyslexic
dyslexic.
for a little minute. I was thinking about Malcolm and Theo, and I just switched the male to the wrong part of the sentence. I was like, oh,
Yeah, we know that would be a lie.
oh, how do we know?
Well, the people ain't never said that about Jason now.
Mm,
I don't
that
know.
don't mean we not.
It
I don't know
you
what
right.
these people do.
You right.
I don't know what these people do because
Jason is
every day.
another he's another corn star with a big old schlong.
Yeah, he got
Y'all
all the
listen to my
tattoos
prophetic
and stuff.
impartations every Saturday. I just told them a major celebrity was going to die.
Oh,
And I said,
girl.
and it was going to be suddenly. And I said, and the whole nation going to be shocked.
First of all, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And the
That
people
could have
thought she
been
was talking
Girl,
about
it
Patty
was
Uncle.
suddenly
LaBelle.
with him. It wasn't
That could
suddenly.
have been Al Green.
It
It
was
could have been
like I
Malcolm.
cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot.
Child. And it's gonna be sudden. Ain't that how most death happens? Isn't it
Most
usually
of the
sudden?
time.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't care what y'all say. Valerie Moore is a problem. Between her and what's the other prophet lady that you can't tell me ain't a hood? What's her name?
Who?
Tiffany,
T Renee?
Tiffany. Yes.
Oh, Tiffany.
Oh,
Oh, you
girl.
got to
Tiffany
say her
Montgomery,
whole name.
Tiffany Montgomery
hmm
she is a fool.
straight clown.
Oh
Like
my
they be
goodness. And
so
she
out
ain't
of
straight.
order.
She's a dyke in straight clothes.
Cause who the Lord is gonna tell you that if Matthew Stevenson don't get his stuff together, he gonna unalive him. The Lord told that
And he told you to tell that to
to
millions
the
of
The
people
whole
that's
whole
at another
congregation. The
congregation.
conference.
man is not even there.
He ain't
Why
even in the
he's not
room.
there? Wait, he ain't there. You telling this to the congregation? Now, something were to happen to that man, you could be culpable.
So
Absolutely.
could.
Premeditated.
I'm just saying. She ain't
I'm
even no
sorry.
lipstick lesbian, Catherine Powell.
You know, she be over there talking about the other lesbian that I ain't gay no more. What's her name?
Well, you
Who?
gotta say her whole name.
What's the one? Yeah, Jackie Hill Perry.
Yep, you gotta say her
She be
whole
talking
Oh,
name.
about
that
Jackie
y'all
Hill
know that
Perry all the
one
time.
prophet that's over there on TikTok.
Child.
That's probably
She
because
over
they
there.
used to be
She
they
over
used
there
to
say
bump
that.
pocketbooks.
She said Jackie next.
That is what she said.
I don't know where y'all find these new school preachers and pastors from.
You know,
Can I get
I don't know where
I
it come
can't
from
take
either.
it.
can we
I'm
exercise
AME.
and
A
bring
lot of
back
this stuff,
from the dead
I'm like,
these
where's the protocol? Where is the education?
these
Where are the
people
credentials?
these
People
people
just
ain't
popping
under
up here.
nobody's denomination. Out here rogue as hell.
That's
They
the
don't have
issue.
to answer to nobody. They don't have to
That's the issue.
study nothing. They ain't got
That's the
ordained
issue.
by nobody. They don't have not
That's the
one
issue.
certification or credential
That's the
from
problem.
nowhere. In America.
And that is
LV.
the problem.
LV being messy. Talking about, do I remember when Juanita was selling that prayer class for $1,100, and you get a what's the name with it, and you can put
She
it on a
was
payment.
selling that course to teach you how to pray
You put
for
it on a payment plan.
for I can't do this with you. Y'all
Neither.
are
Girl, who
so
finna buy that?
like whole church is a joke now. Like y'all can't expect me
It
to take the
is.
church serious no more.
These people are running ramshot, and honestly, it's these people are honestly they're not preaching. They're great public speakers. They have the gift of gab, and they understand that they can pull in a large audience to get money for their Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, um, Zelle. Because they like to put that on the screen too. But yeah, they're not real preachers.
Yeah, I don't understand these people. And I have said time and time again, if depending on how the like a prophet is, I ain't going back to your church either. Ain't.
Uh,
Don't expect me to come back.
the thing about it is, I-
And some of them it's theater also. Who that boy over in
I-
Texas, like in the bed?
Who
He was on stage in the bed preaching. Well,
in
I'm
the
sorry, public
bed?
speaking.
oh, I know who you talking about. Oh, I know
Who
he
is
always
that?
doing them little antics. Every
Mike
Yeah.
Todd.
every
Yes,
service is
him.
a new prop,
Mike Todd.
antics and stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
I know
Child.
exactly who
it's the new
you talking about.
Big
I
sketch
can't think of
play.
hips.
his
You
name
talking
either.
about you talking about wide hips.
Yeah, it's a
No,
new
not
sketch
wide
play every
hips.
time he on stage.
This the he's a younger guy. He dark skinned. Oh, I can't think of his name. But
Oh,
every
that ain't.
week he got something new, some new prop or some new garbage going on.
He was on stage getting his hair cut.
That was
Hmm
Mike Todd.
I thought Mike Todd was the spit slap.
He was. He did that too to his own brother. Yeah.
Yeah. My problem is this. Everything in the church today is geared toward two communities, the gay community and women.
Oh,
That's why
absolutely.
Yep.
that's why ain't no more heterosexual black men in the church no more like it used to be back in the day. Because you got the alleged straight black men that around here, every time we see you, I could count all of your pubic on your dick and balls because your pants so tight and
A whole hoe.
everything. Not that I'm trying to, police people's fashion, but sir,
No,
we
they
need
be
to focus.
whores
Now
and they
sometimes
peacocking.
them
They
suits just be too
advertising.
much.
We
Like,
we need to focus. You want us to
They are
focus on the
whores
and
and
then
they
word
you
are
want to go down to the
advertising. They
front
know
and
what they
dance.
doing.
and
They
your
know
Girl.
dick
exactly what they
throbbing.
doing.
Girl, sir, your dick throbbing. And then
They
you
looked
over
in the mirror
here
before they left.
castigate the whole gay community with a hard ass dick throbbing down the leg of your pants. Sir, what are you doing?
And want to be seen. They gonna hop down there to the front.
And then the
And
other,
it's a yellow suit.
and then you have the female pastors that want to, that are quote women's empowerment, and the entirety of what they have to say is castigating the gay community as well, because we are apparently the focus of all of your problems. We are the source of every problem that is had within
And all
the
the
church.
girls are on your
Yeah,
team, literally. All the girls do your hair. All the girls do your makeup. All the girls pick out your shoes. All the girls
Kim
pick out
Bell,
your
aka
outfits and your
Bugaboo.
suits and things. Girl, I cannot. This is why I love Bishop Pillow. He never
mm-mm,
disappoints.
mm-mm.
First Lady Blanket is gonna always sing
Okay.
heaven down.
Listen, listen. Sing it down.
Okay. I know I'm gonna be all right once First Lady Blanket sing.
Listen. Deacon TV,
Listen. Evangelist iPad, keep me
Mother
together.
Internet. Listen. District supervisor, district
Okay.
supervisor Instagram. Going through.
I'm over it, man. Like these people are crazy.
Girl. And
Can't go to church without being pronounced dead by the time you leave.
what's so funny is I've noticed a lot of the younger preachers, a lot of them don't come from the church. They weren't born and raised in the church. So they in the church later in life. And
That's
those of
true.
us born and raised in church, we walk up in there and immediately within the first 45 seconds be like, yeah, that's not the place for me.
First and
It's
foremost, and this is just me being AME, you gotta have an order of service. When we up here playing it by ear and we done had 12 offerings and 50 devotionals.
17 praise breaks.
Yeah, like come on now. When we gonna leave? It's 3:30 and
I'm
we've
gonna
been
tell
here
you,
since 9.
I'm gonna tell you when churches just started to go down for me. When y'all got rid of a good choir, when I can't have a consistent good choir, I'm Kojic. I grew up. You got to have a good singing
Child.
choir, separate from the praise team. That's not one and the same. The choir, and the praise team are two separate entities, not one and the same. That's how I grew up because I was taught atmosphere, and biblically, music sets atmosphere. Now y'all trying to morph the black church into the white people church, and people trying to mirror the black church. I don't understand you people.
Yeah, I've never understood that either. Give me a choir, baby. Give me a choir. Give me
I
a
need a
choir.
choir,
I need the choir to
and
sing
then,
a
and
A
then don't
selection and a B
disrespect the
selection before the
choir.
pastor does.
Don't disrespect the choir. You ever go to those places? They might have a choir, but then they got those microphone for the six people who gonna sing it to the microphone in front of the choir, and so now they
Hmm.
drowning out the choir, and it's really no purpose for you to have a choir up there because you got these six people hollering in the microphone. And why the hell is the choir here?
I just, I've never, I don't know. I don't know. The way I grew up Kojic too. And when we grew up, we just did. We churched. It was a good time. You go home, you come back and you do it all again next week.
Child, you needed that church to make it through the week, and
Right.
then
Like,
you came back like, listen, I need a refill. Come on, good tambourine.
mm,
Child, now some places you be having too many tambourines. Some of y'all need to put the tambourine down. Some of y'all need to put it down because some of y'all don't know what y'all doing.
yeah, I can't stand people who can't play no tambourine but want one.
And
Pass me that. Girl,
now
for
in
what? Girl, for what? You
2025,
don't stay on beat but about 10 seconds.
and now in 2025, y'all want to have fans in the church. Girl, I can't. What?
Oh God. Come
Now you have the fan clackers in the church now. Listen, I
Fan
cannot.
clackers like
Yes,
the
like the where the
cowboy, I
fans
mean
at
like the
stuff.
thing,
Like
boots
the
on the ground.
those people
Yeah.
in the church.
Girl.
I just cannot. It's just too much.
Only fan I want needs to have Martin Luther King face on the sleeve.
Right.
Okay, or the
Or
local
Jesus.
funeral home.
You gonna have either white
Right.
Jesus or Martin Luther the King. That's all
Or
we
the
need.
local funeral home.
Hey Harold.
Them the only fans that are acceptable.
Child, where I grew up, we had one black owned
Hey
funeral home.
Karen.
It was called Jackie Warren Funeral Home, honey. And they would bring us fans every quarter. Okay? When we start a new Sunday school book, they bring us some new fans.
Child, you know about that every quarter Sunday school book. Baby, listen. I still think I might could find some of them old Sunday school books because you got to do it every quarter. I used to get beatings from Sunday school
So
all the
did.
time.
I'm telling y'all, every quarter, new YPWW book every quarter too.
New Sunshine Band book, YPWW, Purity Class, all that, honey. Listen,
Them
you
was
you
the
used to have to go
days.
to the dog Sunday school convention. Ours was in Fort Pierce for Eastern Florida jurisdiction. We used to go to Sunday school convention. And the major part is we have not one Sunday school class at the Sunday school convention, but they had 8,000 concerts. So let's be clear.
My brother was just begging me, talking about, you want to go? Well, you didn't go to AIM, so you want to go to the convocation. I said, no, I'm good. Oh, there it is right there. I'm good.
But little baby,
You been
I
to a
can't do
church
the
convention
AMEs
in years.
sometimes. Y'all too bougie for me. You know y'all AMEs real bougie.
And real
Real
I
bougie.
boring.
like
I was about to
right when you
say,
out by mid, you out by noon, just in time for the game, just in time for kickoff.
I'm about to AME.
We are not
Y'all,
gonna be
y'all
here
don't
all
sing
day.
or
We are
nothing,
not gonna
do it.
hold you
No, I
hostage.
need to be in church at minimum 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh no, absolutely not.
At
I gotta
minimum.
eat. I gotta
You
eat.
eat.
I'm
It's plenty
hungry.
restaurants open.
Listen.
No,
Uh-uh.
no,
And
no,
Praise and
and if you
no.
was
worship.
a real saint, you would have had your dinner
Devotion.
cooking prior to.
Devotion might be
Yes.
45 minutes by itself.
That's
Not at the
right.
AME.
No,
Oh, I know not at the
no.
AME, but
Not at the
Oh,
AME.
oh,
No,
I
that
said not
St.
at the
Paul
Where
Church
AME,
a
45
church,
baby.
minutes. They
that
got an
AME, they're
where a
gonna give
expedited
church
you one good
Jesus.
song. And they're gonna sing it from the hymnal book. They're gonna open up the hymnal book and
yes,
sing it
hymnals.
from it.
I need some hymnals. I don't
And
need
they
you
gonna
shooting
sing
us
No.
from
every
the hip.
song, no matter what year it came out, like it's a hymn.
Listen, we know all of the words to the hymns, but we not pulling out no books. That's what we not gonna do.
Okay? Saved by his power divine. Ashada. Mm. By his power divine.
Girl, saved through
Listen,
the life
say what you
sublime.
want.
Uh-huh.
We
Life
ain't got
now.
nobody
Now
going
it's sweet
Sweet,
off.
and my
sweet.
Talk
joy
about such and such gonna die.
is
It's
complete.
complete.
For I'm saved, saved, saved. I found a friend who is all to
Who is all? Yes.
come on. We know the words. We
We
know the
know it.
words.
Sweet Holy Spirit, sweet heavenly
Mm.
dove.
They knew the word.
God me, oh thy great Jehovah. Come on now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Here come through this barren land.
There is
Who
a
I miss?
fountain
Who
filled
I
with
miss?
blood
I
drawn
miss
from
Deacon Yates.
Emmanuel's veins.
Baby, we know the words. We ain't listen, we ain't read them from no hymnal though.
We ain't reading from there one piece
That's
of
what we
book.
not gonna
We
do.
sure ain't.
Now,
No, we gonna
little
open
baby,
the
what's the
hymnal.
name of the Baptist church right there on Orange
Orange.
or off of Orange? Orange was that Tabernacle?
I think it is.
Not Bethel. Not Bethel AME. I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know. Yeah, we know. Yeah,
And the
that's
reason
not.
I say that because back in the day, when you Baptist church, if you got up and was cutting up or acting like you was trying to shout, the ushers would come next to you and push you down.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even making this up. Baby, they
Mm-hmm.
would come and act like they hugging you, and when they was hugging you, baby, they was pushing you down forcefully in that seat. Baby, we don't do all that shouting and stuff over here. We don't do that. That's all. I'm not making
I
this
never will
up.
forget though growing up when we would go and we would visit other churches. And one time we went to our first Baptist church. And when we was in Bible study, my uncle was a pastor at the time. And he told us, he said, a couple things y'all need to know about the Baptist church. Okay. They're gonna smoke cigarettes on the church parking lot.
They
They're
are.
gonna come
And
out of the
do.
church on
They
their
are.
way to the fellowship hall and cuss you out if they
And will.
They will.
He says,
I seen it with my own two eyes.
I'm preparing y'all for go over here.
Ushering the whole service, come out there smoking a cigarette.
Now I will say this because I see Demetria put that in the chat. I do not know the words of a charge to keep. I didn't grow up Baptist. I didn't try to learn it. When I would hear people
Oh yeah,
singing,
me
I was like,
either.
no, I don't know that. I'm not trying to learn it. I didn't grow up with that mess. I'm gonna let y'all keep that song because I don't know nothing about no a charge to keep. I am.
Tracy,
Don't know the
my
word.
sister was going through one time some years ago, and she did get a bottle of that Miracle Spring water from Peter Popoff.
My
Not
auntie
Peter
did too one
Popoff.
time.
Baby, you
She
don't went
sure
way
did.
too far back with Peter Popoff.
She sure did. She was going through, honey, and she needed something. She got that
Mm-mm.
water.
My auntie had just got diagnosed with breast cancer. She said, Lord, you gonna heal me with this spring water. I never forget my grandmama. My grandmama was
Mm.
mad. Oh, she was so mad. My grandmama was hot. She said, now who told you to go on devilish shit? Oh, my grandmama
You know
was
what?
hot.
No, I remember me and my brothers growing up. Our favorite thing before we went to church, because it always came on early Sunday before we went to church. We used to love the Fred Price theme song, The Evidence. That was our song. We knew when that theme song for Fred Price came on, Evidence. Do 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 do. That was our thing. We used to be screaming Evidence all the way into the car going to church. That was our song right there. That theme song right there from Fred Price. Ain't his son gay? They said.
That's
Probably.
what I heard.
Child.
Did y'all see Erica and Warren join the Full Gospel Holy?
May he rest in peace.
I didn't even know the Full Gospel Holy. I mean, the
Which
Full
Wait,
Warren?
who?
Warren
Gospel,
Campbell?
Oh yeah, they did. They
Erica
did
and
join.
Warren.
They had their convocation too last week.
I thought he
Hmm.
was the pastor.
What?
He is
Didn't he have
of
a
that
church?
church called California Worship,
Yeah, yeah. They're California worship.
but
So
The
he
their
joined the.
church joined full gospel.
Yep.
the full gospel reformation. Who
Mm-mm.
presiding bishop is Bishop Brian Pierce, who is over Mount Zion Baptist in Greensboro, and he's a member of Men of Standard.
Come on, man,
Mm.
upstairs. That was my group back in the day.
Yeah, he's one of the
Child,
members,
I love
and
men
he's
of
also
standard.
the godfather to what's the old girl? I'm gonna put a praise Tasha Cobb.
William
Mm.
Murphy
He's her godfather, spiritual godfather.
and
These people
um
are calling me.
William Murphy. Some William Murphy done too, child.
They took he's no longer over the music department. He was over the music department for full
I
gospel,
think now he's the
and
vice president or something.
yeah, he's the
What's
president
the name of the
now.
man that's over? That's the international choir president for Koji. Now I do not like him.
Myron
Myron,
Williams.
I
I
do
love
not like him.
Myron.
He
Mm-mm.
married
I
to a
love
white
Myron
woman, so
actually.
that's all you need
He
to
Mm-mm.
is
know.
married to a white woman though. He is.
I don't
Married to
like
a
him. He
white
don't do it
woman.
for me.
The people is
Mm-mm.
wondering why they made a whole documentary about him. They filmed him all throughout AIM and what he's been doing throughout the year so they can make a documentary
Cause he
about
been there for a minute now.
I never understood how
part of
Myron
Kojic
ended up with
for
that.
30, 40, 50 years. But he just became president a couple years ago when
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Kiera's the
And
vice.
he's also the music minister at Marvin Sapp Church.
Yeah. No.
No,
No, not at
Yes,
Marvin Sapp. No,
he was there.
he's at
He
West Angeles.
that's what
Myron moved to
I thought he was
um
always out of West Angeles. I could be wrong.
no,
Yeah,
Myron is
he's
out
out of
of
West Angeles.
Dallas.
He was the
Myron Williams is out of Dallas.
no, he's in Angeles
You
because
probably right.
he was
Unless
the
he
music
just
director
moved.
for
I'm telling you,
on Judy's original album.
Myron is straight out of Fort Worth,
Child, ain't
Texas.
nothing
Child.
straight about that.
Well, but you know what I mean. He out of Fort Worth, Texas, and he's definitely if he is not now, it must have just been recently. But he is the minister of music at I forget the name of the church,
At
but
Marvin Sapp Church.
mhm,
So he dipping and nipping over there on the other people because Marvin ain't Kojic.
he been over there. Chosen vessel. That's it. That's why I never understood how Marvin even got the job around there. But yeah, he
Cause
the
cause
chosen
I've
vessel.
always known him to be associated with West Angeles.
Mm-mm. David Daughtry is who I associate with West Angeles,
Child,
but not Myron.
I can go kind of far back with West Ant. Dear God, West Ant. Oh, dear God,
Mm.
dear God.
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't let me go back. I can go back to the 80s with West Angeles. Remember that old 80s cassette tape from West Angeles that floated around the country? Baby, listen, that tape made its rounds. Made its rounds.
What was on the tape?
It was a devotion CD from West Angeles choir.
Oh,
It was not a CD, I should say, cassette tape.
well, they've always
Um,
done well with the music,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
especially since when Miss Judith Christie McAllister took over.
You know, that was real controversial when Judith took over the choir,
Yeah.
the International Culture Choir. That was real. People didn't like Judith when she got over the choir. They did not.
Well, that's
We
because people were still stuck up Matty Moss Clark dead ass.
Mm. But the problem with Judith
uh-uh.
was that woman is dead and gone. You done taught her dead. The
She
problem with
is.
Judith
She dead and
was
gone.
Judith used to when Judith, because I was still in the international choir at that time. Judith used to come in there and say it's a little too wild, or
Yeah, she
Judith
was
took
real
some of the
dignified.
Kojic flair out of the choir, and people ain't really like that
And that's why a lot of people left their jurisdictional choirs too, because they wanted everything to mirror what Judith was doing.
because Judith was
Yes,
like,
has some class
no.
up and through here.
Judith wanted it to be like a collegiate
Chorale.
concert choir.
Yeah,
Okay,
chorale,
I
chorus.
just had to pull it. I just had to pull it up just to make sure. But yes, Myron Williams is still a chosen vessel in Fort Worth.
And still to this day, one of the greatest collegiate gospel choir albums is FAMU and Twinkie.
And is.
Oh, always,
And I
always.
remember I got to Tallahassee the year after that album came out.
Ooh.
And all them people was
Nothing
still
to lose is one of my
little
favorite.
baby, they were still hazing for the gospel choir at FAMU. G5C sure was.
Oh, I can believe it.
They were
Nothing
hazing.
to
I
You had to get your
lose.
ass
To
whooped.
lose. To
first off,
lose.
that
To
gospel choir don't
lose.
fuck off. Let's start there.
They don't.
So
They
yeah, I
don't.
can't believe. I believe they were hazing.
And actually, Bethune has a really good one too. That's
They do.
one of the few things that they have really good at Bethune too is they gospel choir.
Yeah, it's
Hmm
plenty of
I
Bethune,
love
Even
a good
though,
FAMU,
choir.
A&T, and Howard's gospel choirs.
even though a great my one of my recent favorites, if I want to go concert chorale style, is the Aeolians. Oh my God, the Aeolians, excuse me, from the Seventh Day Adventist University or
Mm.
whatever. Them brothers and sisters over there, them heifers, they be singing down, down. Hmm Listen, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go find me
I
something to
got
eat.
Trey. Well, I'm going to go get a haircut, and my barber is Trey. He's fine. I'm gonna go try and feel on his meat. I
Not
need
you
his
dished and
You ain't got to worry about
dangerous.
it. They gonna put it in your lap anyway,
Oh, I know,
on
and
your
I'm here for
arm.
all parts of
Put
it.
it on your arm. Put it on your shoulder.
Mm, it's so
He's
long.
so old for that.
Anyway, I thank
Ah,
y'all for coming up here and keeping me company. I'll be back either Sunday night or Monday, one of the two. Mhm.
wow. Okay.
I got some Big
Child, we'll
Brother to
be
watch
here.
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandman. Yes, I finished watching the Sandman.
What is Sandman on Netflix?
It's on
Yeah.
Netflix. It's real
Okay.
good too. Real good. Anyway,
All right.
let me get out of here. Thank y'all so much for coming up, and we will catch y'all next time. As I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Y'all could be a whole lot of places, but y'all decided to be here with me. We've had a whole entire week of programming. We would certainly love if you would support the platform. If you would support the platform and patronize This great content that we're doing here. Shout out to everybody that came through. Uncle Jay, Chef Don, Lil Baby. Shout out to all of y'all in the chat too, because y'all in the chat, my wonderful pupils. Y'all be over here really doing the damn thing and really supporting me. And I am always eternally grateful. I can't say enough about the support that you all give to me and this platform. So thank you for doing it. We'll be back for another week of programming next either Sunday or Monday. And we'll do it again all over again. Do it all over again. Do it all over again. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time. Look at Tracy W. Look at Tracy W. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Child. Anyway, until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. Bye, y'all. I love y'all.